Okay, we're gonna start streaming.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on here. So hopefully we're streaming now. And go to YouTube. It says we're streaming. Am I streaming? I don't fucking know at this point.
Jesus.
Go live. Creator Studio.
Did it shit the bed?
No. My internet completely disconnected. Like it can. I'm back. Yes, Dewanis. You're back too. You know, and your front as well. I'm sure it's very nice. No, my best guess is some drunk probably sheared off a telephone pole. It is Johnstown. So, like, all of a sudden it was like, hey, you're not connected to the internet. Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm seeing the lads right here. All these wonderful, wonderful people that I love and care about, they're right here in front of me. What do you mean I'm disconnected? And then all of a sudden you guys disappeared. It's like no one's talking to me. I miss you all. I miss.
Oh, it's like a Bill Wurst sketch. I miss you. Where are you?
Tom. I miss Tomboy Regular Pants. I miss Walter Starr. I miss Mr.
Lamp. I miss Lamp.
Mr. Crabxavier. I miss.
Yeah, there you go.
I miss Kyle the Squirrel. I miss you all.
Oh, I wanted to be
Plankton.
Squirrel testicles.
Oh my god, I am so sorry. I don't know what the fuck happened. And I can't promise it won't happen again. I live in a constant hell. But let's share the
Could you promise it won't happen again though?
I mean, I can promise I can make it happen again. It's like I thought I said something horrible and they just shut off my internet, which isn't a possibility.
I mean, of all the times you've shouted Prism, and they haven't done shit.
Right, I shout Prism all the time, and then all of a sudden I say Walmart-style bedroom slippers, and like shit hits the fan. They're fucking serious about that shit, man. Walmart bedroom.
He's talking about the God Emperor.
How does he know about Project Walmart slippers? Send the SWAT team. Fucking hell.
Send the swatters.
Execute Order 66.
Oh my god. What the fuck is Order 76?
Hey, wait a minute.
Somehow Nick's
Order
returned.
66 was a Target exclusive.
Order 66 at the local
That's
place
great.
is it's veal. It's fried veal with General Tso sauce, which I think is fucking hilarious that's Order 66 at the Chinese restaurant, because either way, younglings get killed.
That is absolutely the funniest part about that last Star Wars movie. Somehow Palpatine, that's the most memeable thing ever.
I found out.
Pretty memeable.
I found out. Supposedly it's canon that Vader's lightsaber that Obi-Wan took had the nickname the Youngling Slayer. It's
Yes.
Okay then.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna ignore that like I ignore most of that last movie.
Yeah.
No. You
Because,
fucking memorize
goddamn-
every goddamn line.
I don't want to.
You memorize every fucking frame and line of that movie.
No,
It's
Anakin,
like-
you are my brother. I loved you.
That movie's not.
No, like, okay,
Well, I know that one, but I don't fucking.
I'll just
That
Pick-
last one was rough.
I'll just
Clearly,
pick up
someone
this-
shit the bed midway through production.
I'm just gonna pick up this scalding hot lightsaber for no reason.
the prequel movies were. I mean, the prequel movies were like a bad in a lot of ways, but like whenever I think of like the new trilogy, like I just think of like somebody playing Star Wars music badly on a recorder.
I don't think the whole new trilogy sucks. It's just the last one was not good.
I gotta vent about my week here. Then, since we're talking about full of bad choices, that seems to be my week. I've had a week from hell. Today I fell at work, hurt my knee, mud from fucking head to toe, and the bad thing about it was, it wasn't just mud. It was horse shit.
God damn it.
It was horse shit and mud and horse piss. And like, I washed my clothes. I fucking, like, as soon as the hot water hit my clothes, I could smell that funk come off of it, right? But I hurt my knee, I hurt my back a little bit. On Friday, I woke up and I go out to the kitchen. I go out to the kitchen and I turn the light on, right? It's 6:45 in the morning. I turn on the light, but the light doesn't turn on. Oh shit, the light bulb must have burned out. Oh, contraire, mon frère, because I go turn on the other light in the kitchen. That one isn't turning on. And then I go in the basement and I turn on the lights in the base. Those aren't turning on. But it's weird because my microwave's working. Oh, what the fuck happened? Right? I check the breaker box. One of the breakers is pulled. I go out into the foyer. It smells like somebody fucked a roll of electrical tape with fire. Right? It's like, oh my fucking God, my house is burning down. No, here's what happened. My house almost burned down this week. There's a difference between it was burning down and almost burned down. Now, right now, it was like, at this point, I'm driving to work. My roommate, I've got a buddy living with me right now, Zion. Long-time listener to the show. Remember, Zion was on an episode long time ago. But Zion, he needed a place to stay for a couple of months. He's living with me right now. Him and Ariana are getting along great. But Ariana's not here right now. She's out. And so it's a thing where, like, I call Zion and I go, "Oh my God, do you have electricity in your room?" And he goes, "Yeah." I go, "Come down here and smell this." And so he runs downstairs. He goes, "Yeah, that smells bad." He goes, "You go to work. I'll check and see if I can find out where the house is burning down at." Thank you. So he finds it. There's an outlet that's burned up. This outlet burned up. And it's like, shit, right? So I got a buddy who's an electrician, but the problem is he's also an addict, right? So I go, "Hey, Steve, can you come over to my house and take a look at this?" "Yeah, sure, Scott. I'll come over after work today." 48 hours later, and he's nowhere to be found. Right? He's never come over. Right? Because he's probably, at best, he's passed out. At worst, he's overdosed. So,
Johnstown, everybody.
Johnstown. So at this point, it's like, I don't care whether I live or die at this point. It's I'm fucking done. I'm going to go to the hardware store, and then I'm going to come home and fuck around with the fire of the gods. So, like, you know, I go, I know how to test stuff. I got my multimeter out, I'm checking the thing, and it's like, I wonder if this is the problem, man. It's like a fucking lump of charcoal jammed in the wall, right? So I lean down, and immediately my knee is wet. What happened was, since Ariana's not here right now, on Thursday, whenever, like, it was, I work long hours on Thursday. I work from I leave here at 7:30. I don't get back until 8:30, 9 o'clock, right? So my dog had to go to the bathroom. And instead of being a normal one and, like, pissing on the leg of the table or some shit, what did go? I've seen him, and the thing is, I've seen my dog go out to the fucking litter box and use it, but not this time. Because my dog, it's not a giant dog, it's a fucking purse. It's a purse that barks. My dog decided, I got a great idea. Let's piss on the electrical outlet. That's what happened.
I love that your life is mostly why people come to listen to this show and not us.
So here's the thing. So I go, okay, I'm gonna need some stuff. So I take my carpet scrubber and I scrub it and I wipe down the walls, right? And I go back to the hardware store and I buy a weatherproof cover, like for the outlets that you have outside, because I ain't letting this shit happen again. And
oh my God.
And I go and I install this, And it was just like, I told Zion, go in the basement. Go in the fucking basement and turn this on. I'm going to stand here and stare at this. And if I scream and start crying, you just turn it off, right? It fucking worked. Like by some miracle, like the fucking outlet works and everything's been fine. And I'm in a house that's not burned down. And it's just, my dog didn't die by some fucking miracle. Because the dog's only about the size of a D battery. But my dog didn't die, and I'm stunned by that. Right? And
isn't there a Ren and Stimpy sketch about don't piss on the electric fence?
Don't piss on the electric fence. And Tef, did the dog get electric? I don't know if he got electrocuted while he was pissing or not. I obviously wasn't here when it happened.
According to Ren and Stimpy, that's actually a board game.
Because here's what I did. Here was my day. On Thursday, I walked through the door at 8:30, and I immediately went, Pebbles! And Pebbles come running. And then I said, time to go pee. And I left him out, and I watched him pee. He even took a deuce, right? And he takes this deuce. Hi, Pebbles. And he takes this deuce and comes back in like, oh, I'm glad my dog's a good dog and he didn't go to the bathroom. He was in here a long time. Son of a bitch. He went to the bathroom in the worst possible place. I would have rather he pissed in the refrigerator. Because at least if food goes bad, it doesn't burn your house down.
Well, I mean, if potatoes go bad enough and ferment, that eventually becomes flammable.
That takes a while, though. I would eat it and go, this tastes like dog piss. I don't know how I know that, but it does. Better throw it out.
That's been around the block.
That was my weekend. I'm sad to say that wasn't even the worst part of my weekend.
Good night.
It was just the part of my weekend I could talk about. So this Omega Prime, huh?
I know. Your Pokemon
the real weird thing about that, Scott, is that Ren Hoek is a Chihuahua, and he actually did do that. He did take a whiz on the electric fence board game.
Oh.
Yeah. And he lost a life.
Yeah, they met
Didn't
that way.
Mythbusters do an episode about pissing on electric fences or like third electric rails and?
Yeah, it was a board game. Yep.
Because I remember Mythbusters did an episode about pissing on an electrical thing, and they found that the average human piss stream isn't actually a solid stream; it's a series of droplets. So that by not being a complete stream, it doesn't create a circuit and cause the electrocution.
Well, there you go. That's why my dog's still alive. It's good to know. Hey, let's talk about
Savage.
Remember when we used to talk about Transformers?
Yeah, 40 minutes ago.
Scott, question for you. In your haste and your sheer torment and agony and gnashing of teeth and wailing of souls, did you not put show notes up?
I thought I put the show notes up.
He didn't. I was wondering when he figured it out.
I'm so sorry. Oh fuck! Just follow along, boys, because we're gonna.
All right.
Follow along.
Going for a ride.
We're going for a ride. I'm so sorry. Oh Jesus Christ.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Don't apologize to us. Apologize to the investors.
What investors?
Yeah, right? Wait a minute. We have investors? When the fuck did it... Look, we have a couple of Patreon members, and I do thank them. I hate to tell you there's going to be no pre-show this week, because I fucked it up, too.
Put tits everywhere. Just massive walls of tits.
Jesus Christ. Just one tit. That's what I'm going to put up there. That's the pre-show this week. One tit. It's
not even a woman's.
It's just going to be the bird.
It's the bird.
Actually, hold on here. Let's see. Tit bird. I better do this off screen.
You better do this off screen.
I better do this off screen. So one tit bird. That's a tit. Okay, we are going to save the image of that. Save licensed image, and hold on here. We're gonna fucking make this work. Patreon.com, and let's see here. Create. Okay, we're gonna create, and we're going to do image, and let's see here. Add a title, GMC pre-show. 2/28/2024, and what are you thinking about? Select an image. There. And let's see here. We're selecting the image. And there we go. One tit. And that's the pre-show this week.
Creation process at work.
Let's see. Who can see this? Just the paid members.
10-hour loop.
Publish. There we go. There. Okay, good.
Make sure that's a 10-hour loop, Scott.
All right. So if you missed a whole bunch of shit, good news, you've got a chance to get that shit again, because there is going to be a lot of repacks. We're going to have Cosmos, Voyager Ramjet, Tarn, and the Galaxy Shuttle. That's a lot of shit some people missed. I think most people got Tarn, but the other stuff has been hard to get. But we're going to get some new stuff in there, too. Beast Wars Dinobot, Deluxe Sure Shot, Deluxe G2 Breakdown, Armada Wheeljack, G1 Overcharge, the Blitzwing Quintessence Soldier. Holy shit, this is a lot. This is our new this is the catch-up wave.
Yep. I'm so glad that we're having one of these, because you can catch up on what you didn't have, and also, if you already have it, you get to save money.
Ooh.
Wait, which Cosmos are we talking here?
It's definitely going to be the Velocitron, because it's the Velocitron Cosmos, because that only makes sense. It was talked about, hey, we're going to try to get this out to other people because we fucked up the wave. It's Deluxe Cosmos, it's Voyager Galaxy Shuttle or Leader Galaxy Shuttle, what have you. So thank God. And you want to make it so that it's really kind of cool, and you're going to get a lot of completionist. Still trying to get both. Put a fucking rub sign on Cosmos. Watch the collectors go fucking nuts.
Yeah. This is going to be awesome. Wasn't this the wave that was reportedly, like, the extra pieces and all the extra cases were sent to, like, some TJ Maxx or Sam Gooding or something like that?
They showed up in England by the fucking, like, they were like ass cheek deep in Cosmos and Galaxy Shuttles over in England, from what I understand.
God, please, it's arse.
Arse
cheek. Talking
cheek.
about England.
Arse cheek deep. I'm sorry. They're up to their livers in bloody Cosmos.
The Bengals and mash were deep in them.
They fucking shout out a tackle, they did.
And that is why we are not allowed to play in England anymore.
Or ever, really.
Yeah. We were going to convention.
You guys are allowed to leave the country?
No, we're not allowed to broadcast in the country.
Yeah.
We're sanctioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Armada Wheeljack makes sense because we had the shattered glass, right?
Yeah.
That makes
I never
perfect
saw
sense.
that thing.
I was surprised whenever I saw Sure Shot. I was pleasantly surprised because all the rumors around were they fucking canceled it. They fucking canceled it.
Well, the thing is Core Class Dinobot and Deluxe Sure Shot, they were originally in the solicit lists for this wave that we're going to be getting in April. But then about a month or two back, they disappeared off of those lists, according to JT Prime. So now they're reappearing on this new catch-up wave.
I hope this marketing strategy works out, because the way they've been, like, messing with our expectations of when stuff comes out and how much stuff comes out has just been awful. to finally see something like, hey, reissue waves, not one and done waves. This is nice.
Yeah.
Fucking finally with the Cosmos.
Yeah. Not just reissue waves, but reissue waves of previous like retailer exclusives.
Yeah.
Like that's never happened before, to my knowledge.
I feel like they need to give more people a chance to get Shadow Strip, because you know that they're doing a G2 Menasor, and I think a lot of people missed that.
I think that was in the Legacy United Wave 5 leaks that we had last week.
There is going to be a Shadow Strip?
Yeah, I think it's Shadow Strip and Crasher that are getting rerun in that wave.
Let's check. I've actually got that as the second show note right here.
Is Shadow Strip hard to get on the secondary market?
So
at all?
We got Crasher. I'm not seeing Shadow Strip anywhere.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
He's going to be kind of important because we're definitely getting other stuff at G2 Stunticons.
Well, I was going to say though, we got the Stunticons released separately, and then we got that box set. So I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility that we're going to get a box set of G2 Stunticons.
Maybe.
Ooh, please. The Fans Project once a year Stunticon release was nice, but man, that shit took fucking forever to find.
Wallet gouging, it's tough.
That too.
Well, as Walter brought up here, we got even more releases. We got apparently they're doing the 13, because Solus Prime. We've got Deluxe Air Raid, so we're getting like probably a Commander class, a big Superion like we have with Menasor now, because we're getting Deluxe Air Raid, Deluxe Fireflight. We're getting an animated Wasp. Alchemist Prime. There's our Crasher package refresh. A Deluxe Swindle, which I'm kind of hoping is like an animated Swindle. We got Deluxe Micronus. Deluxe Venom. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Deluxe Venom. Finally. You poor son of a bitch. Deluxe Skydive. Deluxe Slingshot. Voyager Prima.
Hey, Voyager Slingshot again.
Yeah. Voyager Armada Red Alert, Voyager Rescue Bots Heatwave, Voyager RID Skybite, Voyager Alpha Trion, Voyager Flatline, Leader the Fallen, Leader G2 Grimlock, because they will not leave that mold alone, and Leader Onyx Prime. And Onyx Prime better be a fucking Centaur. Better be a fucking Centaur.
Now see, what interests me about that Grimlock is that they don't say Grimlock, G2 Grimlock PR, so this might not be a rerun of the yellow Toxic.
Oh, no. Grimlock. No, I think this is Blue Grimlock.
Blue Grimlock.
Yeah, this is Blue Grimlock. This isn't... That yellow one, Blue that's Grimlock. Not G2 Grimlock anymore. That's fucking Toxitron Grimlock.
Yeah.
That's what that is. G2 Grimlock. We getting a blue dinosaur. Because, holy fuck, why not? We'll make you pay $55 more.
Oh yeah, you will.
If they do that,
it's really your choice, though, Scott.
If they do that,
not really. I've got a problem.
I really hope that we get a green and red Slag, and we get a red Snarl.
Well, we already have a red Swoop that came out of Selects. A blue Grimlock would be just the tits, or as pre-show, the tit. And then we could just do some other random ass colors. I don't know if any of the other Dinobots ever got featured as different colors that we could like easily market.
Can you guys show me fucking Leader Swoop? Can you please?
Like, can I please see that?
We're getting fucking multiple colors of everything. Daddy's had a bad week. I need some Swoop.
You heard him, Walter. Break out the Photoshop.
No, I need the real thing. I need the real thing, right? Right? I need the real thing. I need my big buxom fucking Swoop. Like I God damn it! I need a fucking win.
That honestly would be really fucking impressive. Just leader class Swoop. Yeah. The wingspan on that motherfucker would be impressive as all hell.
life just isn't the same without a little bit of pterosauromorpha in it.
I know. Well, it's honestly he's always been like one of my favorite molds just because they have a plastic budget that has to be 90% wing on that dude. And the rest is just like do what you can to make this feasibly look like a robot, right? And honestly, they do good stuff. I think animated animated Swoop had a really good design, and he had a big old fuck off Morningstar mace, and it was just awesome.
Just wait, they've gotten all the other Dinobots perfectly, but they're gonna release him, and he's gonna have a long tail, and everyone's like, Rampharincoid, I hate it.
Yes.
I'm curious.
That's not a pterosaur, that's a Dimorphodon.
I'm curious as to what they're going to make the 13 look like. I kind of hope they go for that Covenant of Primus look, where it's like somewhere between Bayverse and G1. You know, everybody kind of looks like this weird version of G1 Bay Megatron, kind of this weird mashup. And yeah, I don't know. I don't like the Fallen needs to be big, bulky, ugly, and Prima.
Yeah.
Just they should all come with their weapons too, because you know, like Alpha Trion had like the quill and the book, and what was it? Solus had the forge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, I find that the Dreamwave Fallen, I think to me is the definitive Fallen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like his design in the Power of the Primes cartoon better.
You can already kind of get that toy though. There was this weird. Oh, go ahead, Xavier. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just like I agree with what like Kyle was saying. Is just like the tank design is not for everybody because it's just like it's just another fucking boxy bot for all you know. But the character himself, you know, the dude who's been told he has to count down to the entropy of the universe and watch atoms disappear and everything. And it's just like God, what a fucking backstory for that dude. And then how do they represent something so fucking crazy when they do his first toy release? It's like it's a tank, but it's a tank with like flames spurting out the back of it. And I was like, I fucking feel it. Like the inferno building up in this dude is amazing. I love the design and the representation of what his job was as a prime.
I think if I was cursed to exist for the entire existence of the universe, to watch everything come in and then blink out of existence, I think the best thing about that would be I was here for Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And I think the worst thing about it is I would have to live through Cinnamon Toast Crunch not existing again.
God damn it. I've got a point.
Yeah. Shit, man. Let's go over to the chat. Here. Jesus Christ. Dewan says, you're back. Wolf1701 says, I see you. Can you see me? Holson says, hey, you're back. Dewana says, yay, Holson, you're back. Holson, there's no live in the void, only death. So anyway, how's your sex life? Gigatwin, the bees are just sending a message is all, don't think about it and resume life as normal. Wolf1701, that movie was gold compared to anything Disney's done. Nathan Georgian, Nathaniel Georgian. Hell yeah, first time I get to watch live. We're so sorry. Gigatwin says, reject Star Wars and embrace Star Wars D6, the RPG from the early 90s. Has everything you could want in an RPG. Crossbones Koopa, Holson, throw a lightning bolt. I jumped into it and brought the show back. Wolf1701, I told you it was drugs. Holson, rename your dog Sparky. Wolf1701's lol, I'm sure he is now. Tef, how you doing? Tef said, did the dog get electrocuted while pissing? Checked his red rocket? Lol. No, I didn't. I'm not a freak like that. Crossbones Koopa said, rename your dog Tingles. Gigatwin, I would, but he just won't come anymore. Pebbles has earned a new name in this day. Sparkplug, by the power of science. Tef says, good morning, Piss Science Podcast. Crossbones Koopa came home one time and opened the door. The gas was on, and when we was gone, the dog jumped and turned the knob. Walked in first, and I said, I smell gas. And my dad behind me lit us smoke and said, no, we're still here. Wolf1701, show notes were eaten by the internet. No, that was all my fault. Dwayne Marsh says, I think I missed something. Wolf1701, hey, I'm investing my time. I could be watching Dick Van Dyke or crying or something. Technical Jim, how you doing, buddy? So that's one additional leak by Scott's dog added to the giant list of leaks we have now. Tef, non-related question. Do you still own that green snake-looking bot you used for the Patreon TFW 2000 avatar? You had this for as long as I've known you. Yes, that's Blunghole, also known as Terror Sight from the Matchbox Parasites line. You can actually get that pretty cheap. And yes, I have owned him since 1986. Gigatwin. So I realized that I have two sets of mini bot sword jets. One set that are Autobots and the other Decepticons, so I can give Armada Prime and Megs a little Star Saber to fight each other with. I Slip Coco Lisa says, woot, sorry I'm late. Dude, we were late. Not feeling good, didn't want to bring the show down. I'll have to catch up after. Gigatwin says, Cosmos will be mine. Tef, maybe a Blu-ray pan of Cosmos? Brandon Callanan, I still need Tarn, but more excited for Armada Wheeljack. I hope he comes with his minicon. He absolutely will. Crossbones Koopa, I need Tarn and Bludgeon and Galaxy Shuttle. Good news, you're going to get a chance to get them all. Are we getting Pathfinder Cosmos? Maybe. Gigatwin, G2 breakdown was in that one. Brandon Callanan says, Red Alert, yes. Brandon Callanan, also, I hope they do a full set of G2 Dinobots and this Grimlock is Blue Balls colored. Hell yeah. Crossbones Koopa, I freaking got it, animated wasp. Technical Jim says, I'm hoping that Micronus Prime is a tiny figure with weaponizer parts so we can add weapons, jetpack armor, whatever to the figures Micronus can attach to. Crossbones Koopa says, yes, G2 Grimlock first store. Dinobot, hoping to get this one. Belucius, the Covenant makes them all look chewed up amateur welding attempts. Cans of smashed arseholes, as Phoenix once put it. Dewanis and said, got distracted, now I don't know what's going on. I'm reading comments. Dewanis, one quick point I want to bring up before we move on. Being that we are doing the 13 primes, one thing I have not heard really anybody talk about, not that I've been trying to look out and find it, does this mean that we are getting a new Nexus Prime?
That's literally what I was like. They're doing combiners because eventually they're going to do Nexus.
Yeah, my theory on it is that they're setting up for another trilogy like they did with War for Cybertron and Legacy recently, and that this is just the first year because this is only 7 of the 13 so far.
Mm-hmm.
So next year we'll probably get Nexus Prime split out over a wave or two of combiner limbs, and then we'll get some of the guys we're missing like Amalgamus and Liege Maximo.
Yeah. Oh, please let Liege Maximo look like the Marvel Liege Maximo.
Yeah.
Please.
That would be impossible.
Yeah. One idea I've seen bounced around for that is make Liege Maximo basically a pretender shell.
Yeah.
So that the Marvel G2 Liege Maximo would be the shell, and then like the IDW like skinny twink Loki looking Liege Maximo winds up being the inner robot.
I was just gonna say, doesn't the Marvel Liege Maximo just kind of look like Loki?
He looks like Loki, but he's like 150 feet tall and made of tubes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So like
hold on.
G2 G2
Liege Maximo. There is Liege Maximo. Image the Liege Maximo. There he fucking is. That's your Liege Maximo.
Yeah,
bitch.
that's pretty much pretty
Not
pretty
my
close
Liege
to a lot of.
Maximo.
That's our Liege Maximo.
That's like Liege Maximo is an underbase mode or something.
Yeah, Titan class Liege Maximo. Oh my god.
Core class Liege Maximo.
You
Matrushka doll. He just keeps getting smaller and smaller.
Actually, you know what?
Why the fuck is Micronus Prime not a core class?
Well, you know what? Somebody actually said make him a deluxe class. I think it was over here in the chat. Make him a deluxe class and then give him all sorts like armor and jetpack stuff. What have you.
My theory on Micronus is that you keep in mind that like plastic and paint budget is spread out across the wave and not per individual toy. So if you make Micronus a deluxe, but you make him a small deluxe, like like they did with like Cliff Jumper or Animated Bumblebee or something, then that frees up some extra paint and plastic budget for Solus Prime to get her properly huge whooping stick.
My brother actually came up with an interesting idea for the Pretenders, and it was quite similar. Basically, the core robot would be some sort of core class thing that's designed to integrate into some kind of weaponizer.
Well, that was
like basically sell it as a weaponizer, except somehow the core should be a smaller robot.
Well, that was kind of the plan. There was this Kickstarter called Play With This Too. And that was the plan that they kind of had with that. Play With This Too. The short life of Play With This Too. Here we go. Let's see. Do we have any images here? Play With This. I'm going to put in Play With This 2 Transformers and then go to images. So, images. Play With This 2. So here's like the bots you were going to get with Play With This 2. Let's see here. Moving to this. So like there's your Skullgrin and there's your Thunderwing or whatever.
Yeah, it was like action figures based on the shells, and then like little weaponizer drone partners based on like the alternate modes of the Pretender characters.
Right. I'm having trouble finding those. Oh, here. Okay, here's a great example. So there's Desolators and go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think what he had in mind is basically just imagine like a weaponizer, except the torso portion could somehow form into the original core robot somehow.
And
then you just and then the bits around him could then turn into something else by combining them.
Yeah. I think I had a similar idea to what your brother cooked up. Is you basically do all of the inner robots as core class. They look like the inner robot. So it's green bludgeon with the tank mode. But then he also has a third mode where you like roll him up into a cube and he becomes the torso for the Pretender shell. But you're selling this in a deluxe box, so you're using that extra budget to add in some like a little weaponizer partner drone that you build out of the arms and legs of the shell. And then you just attach that to the torso that you built.
Am I mistaken? But didn't Aaron Archer work on Play With This too? Am I forgetting something? Am I making that up?
Involved? I forget under what circumstances though.
Hold on here, because I really do. Despite what I think of some of his business decisions with the toys, what have you. Yeah. I really enjoy his podcast. I really enjoyed his stuff that he does. It's amazing to get that, that behind the scenes knowledge and what have you.
Oh yeah.
And he's an amazing artist. Let's see. Here we go. Hobby drama. Play With This too. One Weird Fanboy and Bob. Let's see here. Control F. Aaron. Let's see. A particular albatross became a number of comments made by Aaron Archer, friend of Alvarez and former Hasbro bigwig who did design work for the project, and I will quote one of them strictly because I find it funny. Theft of IP like this is staggering. Develop your own characters and designs. These things are made by copycats that think they design toys. Hacks. At best, these types of toys should be called generics, not third party. Oh, so he was against it. He was against it. So there was in fact some active bad blood between the company we have there and the usual third-party fandom. Play With This too kept insisting he changed his mind, but most read the obvious conclusion that what made him change his mind was I can make money off this now. Huh. Oh shit. Huh.
Well.
Oh.
Sounds like a real fucking asshole, doesn't he?
I gotta read this. One of the main resources that people use to follow projects like these is lengthy discussion threads, usually on TFW 2005. In the Play With This 2 discussion thread, there was no voice louder and angrier than the user known as Scaleface. My cursory research revealed that, among other things, the staff of TF Wiki created the site at least in part because they were sick of him constantly screwing with pages on Wikipedia and would go on to permanently ban him, which should set the tone for what would follow. In the thread, he started out as merely enthusiastic, posting lots of oversized images and eagerly cheering on every decision. Then people would start being critical and he started being defensive, and this wasn't on TFW. Anywhere where the campaign was being discussed, you could count on him to pop up. Someone points out Aaron Archer's hypocrisy. Scaleshift shifts into obtuse denial and claims they're 100% different characters because the background bio is different, before just claiming he doesn't care. Someone grumbles about how they are asking for donations despite showing off nothing but concept sketches and 3D renders. Scaleface insists the project isn't done yet and chides them for impatience. Let's see here. Every single design had and has a ridiculously extensive Wiki Alpha page written up entirely by Scaleface. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, this would be the part of the story where I reveal that Scaleface was actually a company plant or Rick Alvarez himself. Who would get so ridiculously religiously worked up about a toy line that's shown off nothing but concept art without being paid to do so? And that's the thing. He would. I have no idea why. As you can imagine, he quickly becomes a rather contentious figure, and if anything, his zealous defense of the company seemed to turn people off more than interest them, with one person openly admitting to canceling a large pledge because they couldn't stand him. That is not my words. I just want to say this. That is not my words. That is Reddit user Mr. Bad Guy 159 3 years ago. That is
Sounds
not
like some people I know.
That's not my words. And I'm not saying whether I agree or disagree with it. I'm just saying that's not my words. Let's get in.
Hey, this shit happened.
Yeah. Let's get over to the chat. Wolf1701 says, yeah, distracted. Belucia says, remember Nexus Maximus? Crossbones Koopa says, I want Solus Prime. I subcostally so I noticed that Scott is reading comments that I can't see in my chat, even though it's in his. I feel like there's some kind of elitist Illuminati-ish going on. LOL. At the top of your chat, select live chat instead of top chat, because I was missing some until I did that. Tef, so Transformers have their own Cthulhu, huh? Probably several. Belucia says, Maximo is a Skalgren repaint these days. Dwayne Marsh, I hope they give us all the iterations of the primes, the 13 primes beyond the 13 primes. Belucia said, Transformers always had a Cthulhu mythos equivalence. Dewana says, I subcoco Lisa, make sure you have all the messages showing not that. No, thank you. Technical Jim says, Blunghole, what was the name of that KO oversized Red Combiner Wars hotspot? It was like something like deformation. I'll look it up for you. Man. Belucia says that Thunderwing is Pretender Starscream. Yeah, that's the part of Transformers that I get really confused about. Like that era, like with Thunderwing and Pretenders and Minicons, I just never bothered to learn their names. I Subcoca said, at Dewas Perez, thank you, that fixed it. Does that mean I'm part of the elite Illuminati now? Once we get that videotape of you masturbating in the coffin, then you're in. Brendan Callanan said, I could have sworn Aaron Archer did, but I remember he was still very anti-third party and very into doing original designs. Wolf1701, well, somebody sounds sour. Usually third party is better than name brand. Crossbones Koopa, do leader pretenders, the pretender shells, their basic articulation arms, legs move and split open above the waist? Can they hold a core class pretender robot? It can even be done with the tech. From what I understand, the Play With This 2 stuff, it was like a He-Man figure that you pegged the other figure into. Wolf1701's, just give us pretenders. I don't care who makes them. You and me both, man. Crossbones Keepa, I need that buzzworthy wheeljack. And Wolf1701 says, and fuck, $110 for a deluxe hound? Here's what you do. You spend $25 on a detritus, and you paint him green like I'm doing right now. and I'll have Hound before the rest of you. Belushi says not drunk enough, and I fucking agree.
Well, I've
Right.
already ordered it.
Not
Yo-
loud enough? Not enough drugs?
I need some more. Kyle, you were saying you already ordered?
Yeah, I already pre-ordered it from Big Bad because didn't get Trailbreaker, didn't get fucking red yellow guy, Sunstreaker. I just want to call him Bumblebee because
Yeah, because he's yellow.
Need Hound, need a new Wheeljack, need a new Jazz.
This is made for
They
you.
They look great.
This is made for you.
Also, you're all welcome because I've wanted the fucking 13 Primes for since I figured out about them.
I like how I did that. That's me.
You're getting that too. You're welcome. And this is the perfect way to sell this 5-pack, by the way, is have them standing around rocks, like G1.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
oh my God, look at Sunstreaker. He's the same color yellow all the way through.
Like this picture right here that we're looking at, it looks like these 5 are about to drop like the hottest hip hop album to come out of Utah.
I will say these fucking
Where
images are
was
fucking fire.
what state was Mount St. Hilary supposed to be in?
Oregon.
Oregon.
I
Yeah,
guess.
that definitely doesn't look like Oregon, does it?
Yeah.
Neither
Speaking
did
of
Mount
hottest
St. Hilary.
hip-hop album,
So went to Nevada a couple times.
but the hottest hip hop album ever to come out of Utah, Scott will remember this,
Oh my!
is by Stu Mack and his 2 baby wives.
I don't know. The
Why
hottest hip hop
Yo,
album to come out of Wisconsin was Shad Rap.
Did you just see the power stance that Hound was in? That looks like Powerline from the Goofy movie for some reason.
Behold my
Look at that.
Shit.
my crotch.
Didn't
Gaze
think I'd
upon
hear a Powerline reference in 2024.
gaze upon my crotch. For it is mighty. It sucks. Number one, I don't think I would have paid $110 for it. Number two, by the time I got there, I'm stunned at how quick this sold out.
Oh yeah. I can guarantee you this set sold out as quickly as it did because of that Hound.
Oh yeah.
The only reason anyone's buying it.
Which
Oh,
is
yeah.
really, I don't buy it because it's not a very good mold. It's the same one again.
I'm kind of with you on that.
Change the chest.
I was sold on the set for Hound, and then I started seeing how everyone else started replacing their translucent plastic with opaque plastic and painted windows. And I've been saying that shit for years, that unless your alt mode has an actual detailed interior, you don't fucking need the clear plastic. Just paint some blue windows if you're going for animation, or paint some black windows on it if you're going for toy.
Yeah.
And
The only two outliers in this set.
all you're
that are
doing with the
weak
translucent plastic is showing me wadded up robot bits inside the car, and you're creating structural weak points in the toy. Especially on that Jazz.
I'll tell you what, I found a fucking weak point on this mold, and that's fucking taking the pin out of those feet panels. Thank God I have Side Grip 19, because the part that the foot sits on itself just fucking shattered whenever I pulled that pin out.
Wow.
So, but I side gripped it back together, and now he's Battle Damage Hound.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also, they added a couple extra guns into the set, specifically Minerva's guns.
So,
Where you see
Well,
Minerva's guns at?
Oh
On Wheeljack.
Yeah, on Wheeljack and Sunstreaker.
God damn. Well, that means we probably getting a
Even
Minerva
though-
somewhere down the line.
even though Sunstreaker has a gun,
Yeah, because
we already got Minerva.
Yeah, because Sunstreaker.
fuck, we
and
did.
Wheeljack only ever came with that rocket launcher, and Sunstreaker only had his engine piece.
I'm fucking out of it, man. I am losing it. Oh, we got Minerva.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Holy fuck. I need to.
So you just want one? like a fucking pleb.
I need to check myself into some sort of facility. Fuck.
Go to the crowd shot of them in vehicle mode again.
Like how everybody's super quiet. I missed it there.
So, did Sunstreaker have any transparent plastic on him originally?
Yeah.
Yes.
He had
all the windows.
Yeah.
All the windows were translucent, so he had a green top. Because they can't paint match for shit.
Because you would think that the company that's been making shitloads of Bumblebees for like the last 20 some odd years would have figured out how to paint match like molded yellow to painted yellow by now, but they haven't.
And you'd be wrong.
So I think I understand why this set exists. It's not specifically to sell that hound. I think I know why. This is a set of replacement figures for all the ones that had transparent plastic in critical places that caused them to fail.
Then this should have cost $25.
Now, here's the deal. They're not better, because there's two outliers here that really suck, which is Jazz, who still has a 14 and not just a 4, and Wheeljack, who is, I think in this picture down in the bottom.
Yeah.
They took away all his green.
Well,
but thank God for toy hacks.
Wheeljack is the ultimate Caucasian in this, man.
The thing with Wheeljack and Jazz though is the decos on the original toys that they were based on were based on incredibly specific rally race cars, and if you the closer you get to replicating that deco, the closer the Martini Rossi race team comes to suing you.
I smell lawyers.
Exactly, and the closer you get to replicating that deco on Wheeljack, the closer those Lancia Stratos lawyers get to suing you.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, you don't want to mess with Italian lawyers.
So it's probably for the best that Exhaust just developed an entire new life of his own as Exuhost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Philip Morris starts sniffing around.
Philip Morris.
He sounds like he's from Rhineland.
As he's still in business, weed exists.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading the news from my local town. A Johnstown woman who left minor in car while gambling banned from all Pennsylvania casinos. That doesn't seem like
really.
You're missing the point. You're missing the fucking point. I mean, I guess it's a good start, but we shouldn't stop there. This'll teach her.
Yeah, really. Gas money to go out of state to New York.
Yeah.
Do you actually live in the United States? Or
I fucking
like some.
Xavier put it
like
best.
There's a cloud of smoke.
I live in a fucking Onion article. That's the way Xavier put it. And it's true. It's absolutely true. I live in a fucking Onion article.
I'm just waiting for the one where it's just like, man with podcasts that does show about Transformers, somehow the most listened to podcast in the entire Pennsylvania region.
Oh my God. I fucking can't. Man with podcast screams at clown. That's probably what you'll see. Let's see here. Let's see. Pennsylvania State Police investigating murder of pregnant Amish woman.
That's not real. You're fucking with me.
I'm fucking with you?
That can't be real.
Okay,
that
hold on
can't
here.
be real. No way, that's...
Pennsylvania State Police are investigating the homicide of a pregnant Amish woman. Police say the body of 23-year-old Rebecca Byler was found at her home on Monday. As of Tuesday morning, nobody has been brought in for questioning, but state police say they're aggressively investigating all leads. Investigators are also asking for the public's help to report any suspicious people, cars, activities. I almost added buggies in there, but I was trying to be serious. Let's see here. Safe storage gun law talks in kindling in Johnstown after juvenile shooting incidents. Let's see here. The Altoona man who confessed to fatally stabbing mother extradited to Blair County. Man sentenced to jail time in machete attack. Pennsylvania man who uses drones to help hunters recover deer carcasses will appeal verdict. Oh God. Woman accused of drugging and SAing a dog in Somerset County. Yeah.
See, this is where we pull up that clip from Terminator 2 of John Connor just turning to the fucking T-800. We're not gonna make it, are we? As a species.
No.
Oh, we will. No, we'll make it. It'll just like in a day and night of misfortune, the city of Johnstown was swept beneath the sea.
Cambria County man fatally shot wife with shotgun after she threatened to leave him.
That just sounds like a country song.
That'll teach her.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Let's see here.
No.
You're not going anywhere forever.
Police investigating string of graffiti incidents. Because that's what we need to worry about. Colorful paint. Like I'm leaving out some of the horrible ones. And this one to me, I don't know why this is the funniest. Harlem Globetrotters canceled Johnstown event. I don't know why that's the funniest one. We ain't fucking going there. The Harlem Globetrotters World Tour event, originally scheduled for Thursday evening at the First Summit Arena in Johnstown, has been canceled, according to a press release. Officials say the event will not be rescheduled, and that fans who purchase tickets will be refunded through Ticketmaster or Satan. They are one and the same. So, no, I don't think we're gonna. Here's the thing: humanity might make it, but Johnstown will not.
Just the mysterious black dot on the map. What's that black dot? Is that a smudge? We don't talk about the black dot.
That's where That's where Johnstown used to be before God was proven to exist. They're just all of the witnesses said there was just a thumb that came down and just like ground down straight to the ground, and it arced back and forth a couple times, like grinding it in to make sure he got everybody. And then the heavens went, I have done well. Look upon my works and breathe a sigh of relief. And the fucking thumb just disappeared into the clouds. And everybody went, we don't know what the meaning of life is. We don't know any of that. None of the great questions of life and philosophy. But we know God hates Johnstown. And all those of us who survive will go, we knew that already. It's
one of those weird things, I bet, where it's just like Johnstown's gone and the ozone healed itself. That's weird. The environment's suddenly better.
Yeah. Going over to the chat. Crossbones Koopa says, need that buzzworthy wheeljack. Wolf 1701's fuck $110 for deluxe hound. Belushi said he's not drunk enough. Wolf 1701 says, Scott, paint a hound for me and I won't pee on your outlet. Giga Twin says, I never got Trailbreaker. Belushi says, I've only got wine and it's 2:30 a.m. I have to walk to get real booze. Dwayne Marsh says, Jose from Hobbies with Jose did a hound out of detritus. Isop Cocaliso, I don't have 4 of the 5, but I only care about 3. I have Wheeljack, don't need Trailbreaker. Crossbones Koopa, the hip-hop group from Cybertron bolts to bots. Belushi asked the important question, is Mike Crotch Warwick's brother? Giga Twin said, I wanted to get this hound as its Earth mode version. Also, I don't have Trailbreaker. Crossbones says, Knockout is of the Jazz mold, and he's not good, Knockout. I hear they're doing a new one. Yes, for the Amazon packs. Giga Twin says, I like Legacy Knockout. He had a decent head sculpt. Dewanis Perez, Wolf won't let me get ready for work. Technical Jim, let's also keep in mind that Earthrise Wave with Sunstreaker's Trailbreaker was notoriously difficult to get, so getting re-releases like this fucks over the scalpers. Giga Twin says
because that was a wave that came out like right in the middle of fucking COVID.
Yeah. Giga Twin says, you guys are right. Wheeljack needs to be more white. If you're not going blind from the light reflecting off Wheeljack, he's not white enough. Crossbones Koopa says, can Hasbro talk to the owners of Brave and we get figures? Please. Belushi says,
would be Bandai and no.
Wheeljack's Virtue Signaling, that's from Belucius. We're getting talks that Walmart CollectorCon is taking place March 14th. So we're going to be getting most likely that Star Seekers capsule.
You're gonna get some retro figure no one gives a shit about.
Oh yeah, in a collar.
Because we're not getting Star Seekers. They're not gonna show the Star Seekers. It's not gonna happen. Because it was supposed to be last time and it didn't. And I'm just sick of this fucking shit. Walmart CollectorCon, great. Shit I'll never get because it'll never be in the fucking store.
Walmart CollectorCon, where blank pages go up, scalpers pre-order them and find out what it is 30 minutes down the line. The rest of us have Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah.
I lucked out and got Grimlock at a Walmart.
Because I mean, that's the shit. That's the shit that happened with Elita 1, the Netflix Elita 1. That's why nobody got fucking Netflix Bumblebee, because like it went up like Netflix Pack 7283-A12592, and all the scalpers went buy 100, and they did. What did I just purchase? Oh, it's Bumblebee! Yay!
I lucked out and found them too.
I could use 7 or 8 more of those.
Could you?
Yeah,
I could go for a good baker's
No.
dozen.
I wouldn't fucking buy it
Yeah.
for what you probably think you're gonna get for it.
No. I just want. I want to.
Because you need about 6 or 7 of them to repaint into like South American mini bots to get a glyph out of it.
Don't forget
You
Red
just
Bumblebee.
wait like a week
I fucking want Red Bumblebee too.
Yeah.
because can you wait a week for it to just get leaked out?
Belucius says, "Remember when it was all just a bit of fun? It was never a joke, Belucius."
It's never
I'm still having fun. Just there's aspects of it that are not. And Belucius, I've had a bad week, so I'm just really taking it out on anybody. I made my boss cry today. I told him his children didn't love him. Anyway.
Oh. Fucking
Why? Why is Georgian like that? I don't understand why Georgian's so mean. Because you taught him to be emotionless, Steve. He doesn't love you because he doesn't know how to love. It's just...
Oh,
Anyway, I gotta go home. It's 4 o'clock. I gotta go.
shit off. Until tomorrow, friend.
Ha! Oh my God. And this is horrible. Walmart CollectorCon 3/14. You know, a lot of us have the weekend off. You know, wouldn't it make sense to make this on a Saturday? No, let's place it on a Thursday. Thursday at probably 11 a.m. So everybody will be able to get on.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, everybody will be able to get on at noon for their fucking lunch break and see everything they missed. Because some 450-pound scalper, I'm having chest pains. Some 450-pound scalper decided that's a good idea to max out my fucking credit card on shit. Okay.
Shit. Okay, Whoa, just got lightheaded.
Oh, feel
Is
good.
my blood?
It feels like an elephant sitting on my chest. It's...
Scott, you smell toad?
Oh. Who jumbled up all the words on my computer screen? Why doesn't my left hand work? Oh my God. Remember, everybody, time lost is brain lost. Oh no. One more here. I'm gonna read that the fuck later, man. Premium Collectibles Studio Unicron statue. Now, I'm not a man that collects statues. But even I gotta admit, this looks nice.
Shit, if this wasn't gonna be like $3,000,
Yeah.
I'd buy it.
That's very interesting, yeah.
Because I like. Because then I'll have a Unicron that sits on a throne.
Yeah.
And I can
Stupid
use
question, why would an entity that lives in space, just out in the void, need a chair?
Wait,
Fucking
wait!
one.
I have an answer for this. No one said it was a fucking chair. We said it was Unicron's throne. This could be the toilet. He may live out in space, but Unicron eats a lot. Dude still gotta drop a deuce.
Into the next dimension.
This is Unicron's shitter. It's
Which is, I guess, his plumbing is connected to another dimension.
right.
Yeah. The Underverse.
Yeah, hell.
My God, you know it's you hate to say it, but Scott's making a whole lot of sense. It's fuck.
So there you go.
Look at the fucking. What are those supposed to be planets?
Those
look
are
at
planets.
the fucking marks where he's digging his fingers into them like he's fucking.
That's because he's straining. It's straining, man. Do you know how fucking hard it is to put the planet out your ass after you've eaten it? That's even more proof that this is a toilet. The dude is straining. God damn. I can't be the only one who thought this.
This is powerful stuff.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I think I fucking need to make a toilet now for my HasLab Unicron to 3D print. It's
Scott works his best magic when he gets up, takes a walk, and goes, I need to think this one out.
no, I'm just afraid of dying. It's like, if I'm walking, I can't die. Nobody's ever died while they were walking. It's shut up.
Let him cook.
Oh. Nobody in the house except for 5 cats and a dog. They're gonna fucking eat my face. I guess it's okay. There are worse
Scott.
ways to go.
the fact that the show's just evolved into Scott screaming from off screen.
Screaming off screen.
Is everything all right?
No.
You
I'm looking at the fucking
little
Angry
do you
Bird
know,
pig
this
on
is-
fucking Unicron's chest.
Nothing's okay.
Little do you know, this is regular Scott during and after the show. Anyway, this is a typical day in the Mort household.
This is. Oh man, I just missed my wife. I want my wife back.
Scott's having a full-on mental breakdown.
It kind of sounds like it. I'm a little worried.
I want to be able to go to bed at night and not wake up to some sort of emergency. Where I say, "Oh, Scott, good. I hope you had a good night's rest." Not really. Well, too fucking bad because your dick's on fire. Real shame about all your Transformers toys. What do you mean? You'll find out. Hope you like powder.
I got the perfect show title this week. Scott Dice Clay.
It's actually called Daddy's Had a Bad Week Part 2.
Or Scott Kinnison. Scott, just give me your best Sam Kinnison. Ow, ow, ow!
Do you know my best friend growing up married Sam Kinnison's cousin?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
and then he
show- you
divorced
waited
her.
for marriage.
Then he
Wow.
divorced her. What the fuck? You can't get any better than that. Right?
Oh, there he goes again. All right, bye, Scott.
I'm coming back. I forgot.
You got up and immediately walked the fuck away.
Okay, I'm coming back. I'm okay. So, I'm still saying this is a toilet. It's...
He's shitting into a board cube.
Yeah. 7 and 9's down there getting the massive Blumpkin. Okay. Let's see here. Wolf1701 says, if you're not going to do diecast metal and chrome, do redo figures without diecast and chrome, like Monstructor or Pretenders. I have Walmart Bumblebee. Pain in the ass, but I got it. Grim Chinchilla says, you go, Scott. Belushis is just sitting there laughing. Crossbones says, didn't Bandai use a concept reformatted Grimlock for their series so we could get Dino Geist? Grim Chinchilla says, who got space for that? Probably someone can afford a statue like that. Dewas Perez says, all hail the Daddy Kron statue. Wolf 1701, God damn it, haven't you just wanted to sit down? Wait until you're my age, kids. Crossbones Koopa, if the Unicron statue is big enough, you can sit on his lap and tell him what you want for Christmas. Belucius says, assholes need emptying. Hallelujah, Belucius. Holson says, it's Unicron's thunder bucket. Teftev said, Unicron eat plants, shits in his thronelet. Eventually the flush goes out into space, and that shit forms a new new planet over millions of years. It's the circle of life. Earth is a turd ball. Wolf 1701, Scott's outside of an office building screaming at it. It's empty. No one knows why. Belucius says, proceed on your way to Delaware. And Wolf 1701, show title, Daddy Kron's had a bad week. I'm okay.
Until you need to get up again.
Well, that's whenever my chest has stopped hurting. So, it's my hat's on crooked. I look like a fucking lunatic.
What? No. You.
Jesus Christ, man. Jesus
Also,
Christ.
the way your hair flops down.
What do I look like?
You've seen mirrors.
I mean, Kyle, you can stand to get up, do a few laps around the room, and scream so loud we can hear your microphone pick it up.
Anyway, anybody have a look at what I found?
Yes, I do.
Oh, do tell, Xavier.
So I was just curious what's happening outside of Transformers on Reddit for once.
There is no outside of Transformers.
It's weird, right? You think it's just like, well, who fucking cares if it's not anything to do with the figures, right? Scott, when's the last time you've been to Georgetown?
Georgetown, which state?
Washington.
I would have to say the last time was never years ago.
Did you remember all those never years ago seeing the statues of Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, and now there's a fight to keep them because people love them so much?
There shouldn't be a fight at all. That should be just, it's Optimus and Bumblebee. You don't take down statues of Jesus and Muhammad. You fucking go with it, man. Let's see here. What the fuck is this? The battle to keep Georgetown's Transformers statues from rolling out isn't over. The city ruled to remove Optimus Prime and Bumblebee? Fuck you, the city. It's written by, oh, look at this. Saturday Morning Word Jumble wrote this article. It's, let's see here. Rosslyn Sky DC's on. Oh, okay, Washington, D.C. Actually, I've been to... That's okay.
Yeah, didn't clarify. D.C.
I've actually been here. I have been here. It was about 8 years ago. So I have been to Georgetown. Dr. Newton Howard. That's a fucking dude that's making a new type of nuclear bomb in his basement. I'm Dr. Newton Howard, and they're all come to pay.
Newton Howard?
Yeah. It's a message about the coalescence of machine and human. Oh, wait, I got to do it as Dr. Newton Howard, the professor and homeowner who installed the Transformers. It's a message about the coalescence of machine and human, and our machines are just a friend that can help us, said Howard, who works primarily focuses on artificial intelligence and the computational functions of the human brain. Fuck! This dude isn't building a bomb, he's building the fucking Terminator. It's... Dr. Howard, number one, I welcome our new machine overlords. And number two, you keep fighting to keep Optimus and Bumblebee. What the fuck does the city know?
Yeah, wait, what does the city say?
Yeah.
It was in the next paragraph.
Let's see here. The city says, the presence
I read
of these...
about exacerbating, which is not a real word.
The presence of these... Neither is installation or
congestion and illegal parking.
Attract disruptive groups compromising neighborhood safety and tranquility. Karen Emerson, the bitch, a spokesperson for Prospect City's street association. You don't even have a homeowners association. You just have a street association. You fucking wannabe. You fucking wannabe.
There's a fucking...
Fuck you.
Of course it's a cunt from a HOA.
You know what would make this even funnier is if Scott read this article while running around his house screaming.
I can't. It's on my computer screen. I can't move. I'm stuck here.
A street association, isn't that just a gang?
Yeah. Fucking Karen's out there doing singing shit from West Side Story. Meanwhile, Scott's singing his gang related song. I hope I don't get stabbed in the head by a Puerto Rican. It's Emerson.
Hey, City Street Association or whoever the fucking Karen here is. How about instead of worrying about the illicit crowds this man's statues are pulling in, and why don't you worry about them fucking potholes in the street?
Yeah, seriously.
Why don't you worry about anything else in Washington D.C.?
Hold on
aside
here.
from these
Hold on here.
fucking
Rosslyn
robots.
Skyline, 2 statues. Georgetown University neuroscientist. Hold on here. DC's Public Space Commission ordered their removal. Dr. Newton Howard. Okay. Where? I want to find these on Google Maps. Does it say the street? Through the old Georgetown board.
Yeah, because I want to see what the fuck the rest of it looks like.
Yeah, okay. Georgetown. Let's find this. Let's do some detective work here, boys. Georgetown Transformers statues. Address. Okay, 314 Prospect Street Northwest in the Georgetown neighborhood of DC. Okay. So we're going to search Google for this. There's the map. Okay, so there we go. Oh, fucking hell. Dude, your house looks awesome. Number 1.
Yeah.
Number 1. Let's take a look here. Who the fuck are you? Disappeared. I gotta say, the street does look pretty nice. There doesn't look to be a lot of gang activity going on here.
Yeah, I think someone's bullshitting.
God damn, man. Look at this. Yeah, this looks... But, I mean, here's the thing. It doesn't look out of place.
Mm-mm.
You know what I bet it is? I bet the fucking Karen in that homeowners association simply assumes that any gathering of more than 2 black people is gang activity.
Wait, it's not?
God damn. Man.
Let's see. Yeah, because I'll tell you what, I will say this, though. Look at all this horrible stuff going on here. Look at how congested it is. Look at all the illegal parking. Look at it. My God.
Look at it.
My God. No one. This is hell. This is fucking hell on earth.
Well, Scott, as long as we're talking about crazy, insane shit, I do have to throw one random Reddit post in here.
Absolutely.
That just this is the palate cleanser. This is a funny one.
Okay. Going here.
Not a blackened sight.
Not a. Settle down there, Klansman.
Jesus Christ. Let's see.
You gotta
here.
say it. You gotta say it like you're from South Africa.
Oi, mate.
No, South
No.
Africa.
Sorry, for some reason.
It's not black. It's Blix.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God! Good for her. Mother loses $800,000 disability case after photos of her not just being in a tree throwing contest. She won a tree throwing contest. That people actually looked at her and went, "That bitch can throw some trees. That bitch throws trees better than anyone."
There are tree throwing contests.
I didn't know this.
Yeah.
And look, she's doubting herself too, because her thing says, "I just can't." Yes, you can.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But man, look at that. Look at the angle of release. That tree's taking up like a
Yeah, that
fifth of the
doesn't
photo,
help.
and she's getting it out of frame.
Doesn't
Wait, I have an argument. Maybe it's like whenever they have the retarded kids play baseball against the normal kids, and the normal kids let them win. Do you think
okay,
maybe
so I can
that's...
throw it. That doesn't help with the fucking lack of discs in my back.
Oh, Karen's trying real hard. It's... I won.
Yeah, I'm about to say, maybe she was on the disability for, like, mental reasons that have nothing to do with one's ability to yeet a tree.
Well, let's see here. Let's see. Private investigators tried to catch my dad dragging heavy stuff after his back was broken on the job. One day he fell out in the yard and the investigator let him lie there for 6 hours before calling the paramedics to come get him. Started a whole other lawsuit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll do it.
Old. So old. So do we have a story here? No, I don't know what the story is. I remember a friend asking if she could put crutches to the side to take a picture, and somebody else if she was going to post it. They said, keep the crutches. No one accused them of faking it later. Wow. Shit. Tard.
Hold on. If you click on it, what happens? What happens? Oh, no. It just enlarges the photo. Okay. Well, in the background, it says activeenis.ie. So IE is Iceland, isn't it?
Not sure. Let's see here. New York Post. New York Post. Mom loses $800,000. A woman, God, no, continue without supporting. The New York Post doesn't support me. I'm not going to support it. A woman in Ireland lost more than $800,000 in a literary lawsuit stemming from a car crash after photos showed her launching a Christmas tree and winning the event. Kamila Grabska sued an insurance agent in the county RSA Insurance. Yeah, she was talking about neck and back pain. And she's fucking yeeting trees. I got
she was tanking it.
She was. I faked throwing that tree.
Nah, she maybe there was prize money and she was willing to tank the damage.
Yeah. Or just, or just down to fucking, like, 16-ounce shot of pure morphine before yeeting the tree.
Oh, my God. Does anybody else have a looky what I found?
Yes.
Let's see.
Okay. Thomas, you said you have one?
Yes.
Hit me with it, Mach Negro.
I found...
Where the fuck is Walter?
Hold on. Okay, share screen. I found this really cool custom based on the Titans Returns Windblade.
Oh, hey. Hey, that's not... I think I know this. I've seen this before. There was a guy who made, like, a lot of the Pretenders. I think this is one of them.
This thing looks like this looks like what the mold was meant for.
Yeah. That looks really nice. That looks really, really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way better than Windblade.
Yeah.
Oh, like, they even went to the trouble of, like, filling in the wings because Windblade's turbine thingies aren't in there.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Really, really well done one.
If I'm not mistaken, I think this is the same guy that made Raiden out of one of those Combiner Wars Infernos and 5 of the fucking five Alpha Bravos. I think this is the same guy.
Yeah.
This is an extremely good custom, though.
Yeah, that's nice. That is really nice. Walter, you said you have something.
I'm currently screen sharing. While we were podcasting, I worked on a Digibash, and I turned the Legacy Bomber into Battle Beast Devil Bat.
Nice. Nice. Somebody on Cults 3D just put up a shit ton of the Battle Beast scans, like 3D printing scans of Battle Beasts, and yeah, a lot of them were free. Like, I don't think there was anything there above $1.20. Most of them were 65 cents. So I think I'm gonna be throwing in some Battle Beasts into my collection. But that looks really fucking nice.
Yeah.
That looks really, really nice. Anybody else got anything?
Ooh, crickets.
Oh shit. That's okay. I need to share my screen now. Screen 1. Bloop. Allow. Here is my looky what I found. I'm going to post this over on the Facebook page. You should be checking out Facebook anyway. But I knew about the one Chris Latta from the Evening at the Improv with Shatner hosting him. Fucking hell. Here, somebody put this up 3 weeks ago, it looks like. Chris Latta on Caroline's Comedy Hour. So I haven't got to see it yet. But apparently there's a bit of a new rant in there, because he says, I wish he had done the butt cream rant as Cobra Commander. So I am going to share this right now, share it over on Facebook, and we're going to post it to Facebook, share something in a group, share it to Strange Pathways. No, good morning, CYBERTRON. That's going to confuse a lot of people. And so that is posted over on Facebook. And I'll tell you what, if you're not a Facebook person, shit, we'll post it up over on Twitter as well. So
yeah, don't support the lizard man.
Yeah. Well, I think they're both lizards. I really do. Moving on to reinforcements from Cybertron. Let me stop sharing my screen here. Burp. So moving on to reinforcements. Let's see. Here is mine. I didn't buy anything this week, but I did make something. Once again, over on Cults 3D, somebody had a free file for the Titan's master face that has just the mustache. I'm trying desperately here to get this to. There we go. So I went ahead and printed out my mustachioed Titan Master, and it turned out so well. Let's see if we can get a little closer.
Is this the one for Scourge?
Yeah, this is the one. This is the one for Scourge. It's the one, I think it came with the Sharkticon over in Japan in the Chikara stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. So
it's a stash sweep. Yeah.
Right. He doesn't have the stash and the beard. He has just a stash and maybe a tiny little goatee. Bye, Dewanis. I just noticed Dewanis was saying goodbye, so I wanted to say bye, bye, Dewanis. But yeah, stash sweep. So that's my reinforcements this week. Thomas, you get anything, buddy?
Yeah, I found the 40th anniversary Toy Colors Soundwave, and I got him right next to me. And you know what? We were kind of saying it didn't look very good, but in person, it really does.
Awesome.
And its joint tolerances are all really, really good. And like I remember having a G1 Soundwave when I was a kid, and he was kind of floppy. His joints were all loose. This is completely pristine, and it feels excellent, and it's got paint apps instead of stickers. I'm really impressed.
There are a few toys like that. They just don't photograph well. But whenever you get them in hand, it's like, yeah, this is pretty nice. So yeah, I get that.
It feels special. And I also got, which is weird because I never planned on getting him, but I found the Earthspark Thrash, the one that's boxed like a cheap knockoff or a dollar store toy. You know, that one that turns into the motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's a surprisingly competent figure.
Yeah. I would agree. In fact, I would say I like it better than the release in like the main line. You know, I like that one a lot better. You get the sidecar. I don't think you get the sidecar in the mainline release.
I didn't even know that there was a mainline Thrash.
The deluxe one just came out.
Yeah.
And the sidecar, the warrior class toy actually has a sidecar that transforms, The deluxe just has a shield accessory.
Yeah.
So but this thing also has a it not only does it look like a fairly decent weapon when it's on his arm, it also stores on his back very well. Like, this is a fairly solid little figure.
I will say the deluxe has a little bit more articulation and a slightly more involved transformation than the warrior class toy does.
Well, this one's not that bad.
But yeah, the warrior is a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say this as someone who owns both.
Yeah, I think that this is definitely pretty competent for given how badly, boxed it is.
Yeah. And especially when you look at some of the other warrior class toys from that line, especially Elita 1, who doesn't have knees.
She doesn't have knees?
She does not.
Wow.
The only need she has is Japanese, because that's where they build her.
Ha! Racist son of a bitch.
Oh my god. Well, Thomas, I think you're going to be happy with that. That is...
Yep.
That is nice.
Well, yeah, I've messed with it. It's actually really impressive.
Yeah.
You know what I did see when I was at the Toys R Us? I saw the both of those 2-packs with those weird combiners that have the human in the exosuit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I picked those up off Amazon a while back.
Yeah, they were the ones that they're supposed to be like the main characters in some sort of exosuit, and they come with one of the regular Transformers.
Yeah,
and they combine.
And Twitch.
I've seen them in person. I've seen them in person, and for some reason they don't look as bad as I thought they would be.
They're all right for $25 US.
Yeah.
Well,
They
Walter.
don't look terrible.
Walter, what are your reinforcements this week?
I haven't gotten anything this week yet. I'm attempting to save some money for a toy show that I'm attending this week as a dealer.
Well, be sure to get there between 10 and 11. It's only $5.
Well, I have a table there. I'm selling stuff, and so I'll be in before everyone else, literally setting up my table, so I can scout the other stuff and get all the good shit first.
Aha!
But Walter, everyone can see you coming. You're like 6'5".
Yeah.
I'm actually hoping to save a little money because there's going to be a collector convention in a couple weeks. And yeah, so I'm actually hoping to go there and maybe get some good stuff.
Yeah, so between the little event here that I've got this upcoming Saturday, and with the fully funded fucking Omega Prime coming out next month, I'm trying to save some money.
Right, I get you. Xavier, buddy, any reinforcements this week?
Shit ton of Pokemon cards.
Okay. Anything like that one you found whenever you... hey guys, I just found a $14 million Pokemon card.
This one's $100, but no.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, shit. Well, Kyle, buddy, what'd you get this week? Come on.
Absolutely nothing.
God damn it, man. Fuck. It's been a little bit. Okay. Going over to the chat. Belucia says, oh, hold on. Let's go up a little bit more. Sorry. Oh, let's see. Belucia says, your rooms look nice. I like people's rooms. Man, that sounds pretty screwy, but I'm posting it anyway. Crossbones Koopa, would Walter know about Dynageist if it was a Hasbro concept art used for Brave, or if so, could Hasbro make at least that one?
Okay, so the thing with Dynageist, the main villain mech from the first Brave series, shit, I forget what the first one was, X-Kaiser.
Yes, that's right.
There's a theory. Now the thing with Brave is that there's a lot of old Brave toys that are either repainted or retooled from late era G1 stuff.
And many of them began their lives.
Knows about is Shadow Maru, the purple 6-shot with a dog bone.
Yes.
And the theory that's been bandied about for decades at this point is that the Dino Geist mold was originally planned to be like a zone version of Grimlock.
Yep.
Because the other 4 Dinobots show up in X Kaiser as the Dino Geisters, as his minions.
Yep.
But Grimlock is mysteriously absent, but Dino Geister is, a dinosaur kaiju with antlers that transforms into a jet.
Yes, and his robot mode looks like a super robot version of Grimlock. He even has the same face.
Yeah, it basically looks like, Grimlock just snorted a line of fucking wasabi or something.
Yeah, he's like, imagine if Grimlock had a big gold, like, wings coming off of his chest, but that's basically it. And, that's not the only example, by the way. Like, Duke Fire from the J. Decker line.
Sounds like what happens whenever I go to the bathroom after eating Mexican.
Duke Fire, though, was actually apparently meant to be some form of Rodimus.
Yeah, and there's also theory floating around that gun kid from, I want to say, Goldran?
He was actually a Super Megatron prototype.
Yeah.
Going back to the comments, Belushi says, Belushi quotes the good doctor, Hunter S. Thompson. You can do anything if you're innocent. Now, you can do anything if you're innocent. Noah Schmaltz, Noah, buddy, how you doing? Do y'all think Unicron is a TP or a bidet guy? Bidet, he can't reach back with the wings. Gigatwin, no, this doctor is working to make his waifu real. Crossbones Koopa, only the loyal will be made machine that transforms by the robot overlords. Dewas Perez says he's definitely a bidet guy, but has a guy to towel dry him afterwards. Wolf 1701 says Scott's holding his laptop up, screaming out in front of an office building, and no one knows why. Belushi says the street looks nice on there because I chain smoke on the doorstep when I should be working. Wolf 1701, yeah, the not a homeowners association is just looking for attention. Holson 85, I have a looky what I found. Give me a minute to post it in the Facebook GMC. I didn't see it over there. I actually went to look. Noah says poor enslaved Galvatron dabs them dry. Wolf 1701, don't eat the trees, eat the rich. Crossbones Koopa, oh my god, I want Battle Beast, Bomb Burst, Devil Bat, I love Battle Beast. Belushi says, let's Trig back the only one I had. Crossbones Koopa, oh come on Hasbro, bring back Battle Beast and make them core class and articulated. Belushi says, don't leave, we were doing okay. He's saying that to Dewanis. And Scott, look what I sent. I want this Battle Beast. We'll look in just a second. And Technical Jim says, Earthspark Elita 1 technically has knees. The figure just uses transformation needs as knees. Holson 85 says, should be up now. Let's see here. I'll go check, man. So, let's share the screen. Oh, kitty! Let's see here. Let's see. I have Corey message. Let's see here. I don't see anything from you, Holson.
I think it's on the actual Facebook page.
Oh, on the... That's right. Holson, come back to the chat. We fucking miss you, man. Let's see here. We'll check out Corey's here real quick. Look what I found. Oh, he's a turtle.
The turtle.
He's a turtle. Turtle coinal. Very nice. And then let's go over here to the Good Morning Cybertron Facebook page. Click, 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 click. And over here we've got, there's me. Oh, there it is. Making a chainsaw from corrugated paper, spaghetti, and a paper card. Work in progress first. Oh, that's fucking awesome. I call it the pasta zing. I'ma cut you up. That's fucking cool, man.
Boopity.
Fucking boppity boopity zingity zangity. It's the fucking Italy Chainsaw Massacre.
Saying all that while you're throwing a switchblade knife back and forth between your hands.
It's not good.
You look so thin. Come, eat the chainsaw. Mange. Mange.
Chainsaw Massacre, isn't that good?
Oh my.
It has to be Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Well, yeah, because
The only way to make it scary.
here's the thing.
Who says anything about fucking scary?
Yeah. Texas is so scary that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre happened in Wisconsin, but the Wisconsin Chainsaw Massacre isn't scary. So they moved it to the scariest state, Texas. Alabama is afraid of Texas. It's...
I'm not.
And let's see, Crossbones
So-
Compass.
Alabama's state
Oh,
that
So
Chainsaw
does that mean
Massacre.
by default that I'm the scariest one on the podcast then, since I'm the
The-
Texan?
Okay, so here's the thing. Like, Texas as a state is scary, but then there are less scary parts. Like Austin, I don't know what the fuck. It's like this oasis of fucking hippies. You know, and, what do you mean I can't smoke weed 24/7 and the streets are made of socialism? No, that's not real life. You know, but yeah, but
Yeah.
Texas, like
That's
Dallas,
California, my bro.
yeah, Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, Galvatron, Texas, I think it's the name of the city. These are Galveston. Sorry. So
Galvatron
these are all oases, but then you get out into like the oil fields where the mutants live. That's the scary part. That's the
And see,
scary.
here's the